best player off the field when the game is on the line? How do you? I don't understand it. I don't. It is perplexing, and I am overtly frustrated, as you can hear in my voice, folks. I don't understand it.
Extra point by Bates coming up, and it is good. And the Lions have their first lead of the day, 34-27.
There's no rotation.
Check in on the sideline with Howard
Rotations
Cross.
are dead when you kind of win a game.
When you start off the series, Dexter's on the sideline.
How?
I don't know. In my opinion, Dexter has to put himself in the game, if nothing else. I don't know what the rotations are.
He just came off of a 10-minute timeout for overtime. You had commercials.
You had your rest. It should have been 3 and out.
I don't get it, folks. I don't.
And they ran the crack again, and they didn't tell the outside guy that they were cracking.
Gibbs is averaging 15 yards a carry.
And I am befuddled. I am befuddled, perplexed, confused, whatever you can call it, man. I don't get that. I don't know football like this.
Think about the 3-play, 81-yard drive.
Every
Dexter
time
wasn't
they've
on
had
the
a
field.
big play,
Yeah.
Dexter was not out there, and this is not on Dexter. He's just standing there following coach's instructions. He didn't take himself out of these games.
This season now, the Giants have allowed 15 runs of 20 or more yards and 6 touchdowns. Gibbs has 3 today, 2 49-yarders and a 69-yard touchdown. Eric Gray fields the kickoff at the 5, 15, 20, 30, tackle.
I don't know football like this.
So now the Giants have to score a touchdown. They led by 10 with 12-16 to go in the game. They had it goal to go to go up 2 scores, and they didn't do that. Now they need a touchdown just to tie. 4-down territory, obviously, here in overtime and down by 7. Winston takes the snap, play fake, rolls to his right, throws to his right, diving catch. Nope, incomplete. Bellinger didn't secure it.
And he's hurt.
It's like Bellinger's left arm and shoulder were pinned in the turf. It's got to be caught, Carl. It's in his hands.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in his hands.
Yep. I just wonder if the Giants realize that the Detroit Lions know when Dexter Lawrence is not in the game. Do they realize, they got to know that the other team notices when Dexter's not in there.
Of course, his coach is up here in the box, 2 booths down, looking at personnel.
Hey.
2nd and 10 from the Giant 30. Down by 7 here in overtime. Winston calls signals. Takes the snap. Handoff for Tracy. Lions read it. Tracy gets nothing. So it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Giants.
Going up for it on every 4th down, but they're showing Dexter on TV right now, and he's probably saying, I don't know why I'm not in.
3rd and 10 here in overtime. 1 minute into overtime. Gibbs on the first play of overtime ran it 69 yards for a touchdown. Winston calls out signals. 3 receivers right, 1 split left. Winston takes the snap. Back to throw. Fires it behind his intended receiver and nearly intercepted. That was a bad throw by Winston, well behind the receiver. And now the Giants are down to 1 play to get 10 yards and extend this game. Play clock at 15. Winston breaks the huddle. And now the officials
Stop the
people
clock.
called over. And they reset the play clock. 4th and 10 from the Giant 30 here in overtime. Lions lead by 7. Empty set for Winston. Looks like the Lions are only rushing 4. They do. Winston back, climbs the pocket. Flag on the play in the secondary. Winston's going to run for a first down. On a 4th and 10, he got 11. Probably a defensive hold against Detroit.
Offside. Defense number 54. Lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty's declined. The result of the play is a first down.
So Winston runs for 11 yards on a 4th and 10 to keep the game alive. You can't lose a game when your quarterback had a touchdown catch, can you?
No.
The Giants have to go 59 yards, trailing by 7 here in overtime. Winston over center. Tracy in a one-back set. 3 tight end formation. Play fake. Winston back to throw. Fires it left for Theo Johnson. Did he hold it along the sideline? They say yes at the Detroit 46-yard line. That was a heck of a catch by Theo Johnson that time.
4 feet in bounds. Ball never moves.
1st and 10 at the Lions 46. 8:06 to go in overtime. Giants trail 34-27. High set. Singletary the tailback. Handoff right for Singletary. Turns the corner. Gets stood up at the 40. After a gain of 6 on the play. Steady runner. Devin Singletary just doesn't have the burst that he once had.
Yeah, stick that foot in the ground and get vertical, but he's gets you what he can. He's productive, reliable.
Bellinger back in the game. Singletary the tailback. 2nd and 5 at the Detroit 40. Here in overtime, Lions lead by 7. Winston over center. Handoff for Singletary. Squeezes up the middle. Tackled at the 37-yard line after a gain, or 38-yard line after a gain of just 2, setting up a 3rd and 2 for the Giants. Plenty of time to go, 7 minutes here in overtime. Tracy comes in, Singletary goes out. Giants haven't run the ball all that effectively, averaging 3.3 a carry.
Run it to try to keep the offense on schedule, but they've missed some crucial 3rd down runs. Got to have it.
Robinson out to the left. Slayton tight to the right. Again, Slayton has been quiet in this game after the opening drive. Play clock is at 1 and a delay of game. You can't get called for a delay of game on a 3rd and 2 in overtime.
New York.
And the Giants used the timeout instead.
Yeah.
Timer, please reset the game clock to 6:31. Thank you.
Giants led it 7-0 after the opening drive. They opened up a 10-point lead, but Jahmyr Gibbs' 49-yard touchdown run made it a 3-point game.
I mean, untouched.
Then Giants retook the lead on retook a 10-point lead on Jameis Winston's touchdown catch in the 4th quarter. But the Lions have battled back and then going for it on 4th and goal at the 5 to make it a 6-point lead. The Giants failed, and then Detroit went down the field and kicked a 59-yard field goal. 3rd and 2 at the 37 of Detroit. Offset eye right, Singletary in the game with Tracy. They throw it right for Tracy. He makes the catch, gets shouldered out of bounds at the at the Detroit 32-yard line. Keep seeing the sign for the Packers coming in on Thursday. So the Giants have a fresh set of downs at the 32. 6:09 to go in overtime. Lions in front, 34-27. 1st and 10 for Winston and the Giants. Tracy to his left. play fake. They throw it out left for Wan'Dale Robinson, makes one man miss, but then he's gobbled up at the 29 after a gain of just 3. Wan'Dale Robinson became the first player this year in the NFL to have 100 receiving yards in the first quarter. He's up to 156 on 9 catches.
This offense is really resilient. I mean, they just continue to fight, to find ways to win the personnel.
Well, they need a touchdown here and a 2-point conversion to win. Pistol formation. Bellinger in motion to the left. Winston back to throw. Has time. Throws it to the right. Oh, he had a wide open Wan'Dale Robinson, and he missed him at the 12-yard line. He was wide open at the 12, and Winston too strong with it. So it's 3rd and 7 at the 29. Robinson going off the field. Shaken up there. Olszewski in his stead.
10 seconds on the clock.
3rd and 7 at the 29.
5.
Winston calls signals, takes the snap, hands it off for Tracy. Tracy fighting, and he's going to get stopped short of the first down. Carl, interesting call there on a 3rd and 7 to run it with Tracy.
Yeah. Looked at the box.
So the Giants converted a 4th and 10. They're going to have to convert a 4th and 5 here to keep this game breathing. Down by 7 in overtime. Winston calls signals. Do the Lions bring heat? Winston takes the snap, back to throw, steps up, under pressure, sacked back at the 31-yard line, and the ball game is over.
When they needed it most, Aiden Hutchinson showed up. They hadn't heard his name all day.
That was the end of the ball game.
And he closed it out. Their best player was on the field when they needed to close out a game.
Bill Vinovich in the middle of the Blue Star. Cowboys in their home whites, silver helmets, silver pants, big blue numerals.
Are doing just what the Cowboys did, 5 years ago. That's a punt. You're at the 50, you pin them in, and you go play defense, but no more.
Do you agree with me, or did you like the call?
I'm going to agree with you until I see Brian Schottenheimer after, and I say, hey, Coach, that was a good call.
That was a good call.
They just didn't execute it. That's not your fault.
The joke in the 60s and 70s was that, and I don't think it was true, but that Tom Landry resented his players because they couldn't carry out his perfect scheme. All right, the Eagles are going to start at the 50. Coming right to left in the middle of the Blue Star with Jalen Hurts, the quarterback, and the snap back to him in the gun, and he throws it to the left, and it's caught by A.J. Brown, and he's slung down by Deron Bland in the Dr. Pepper starting defense. The running back is Barkley, as we mentioned, Devontae Smith, and A.J. Brown, the wide receivers. They started with 2 tight ends, Dallas Goedert and Grant Calcaterra. The center is Cam Jurgens, who had a concussion last week. Landon Dickerson, Tyler Steen, the guards, Jordan Mailata, and Fred Johnson, the tackles. 2nd and 5. Wide throw, wide to the right to Brown is caught by Brown in front of Kalen Carson for another first down. Easy peasy so far on 2 plays for Jalen Hurts.
A.J. Brown squawked a little bit, and first 2 plays of the game go to A.J. Brown.
5-man Cowboy front, Jadeveon Clowney.
Sorry, I said a little bit. Sorry.
Yeah, no, a lot. Donovan Ezeraku, the end. First down, back is Hurts. Thrown out of the pocket by Kenny Clark, who pushed him all the way back to the 40 and forced Hurts to throw the ball away.
Now, this ball did not get back to the line of scrimmage. He's out of the pocket, but this ball got nowhere near the line of scrimmage, I believe. Okay, they're letting it stand. I'd like to see it in
Clark starting with Quinnen Williams and Osa Odigizua. Kenneth Murray and DeMarvion Overshown, the linebackers. Kalen Carson, Deron Bland, the corners, Malik Hooker, Donovan Wilson, the safeties. Here comes 2nd and 10 for the Eagles at the Dallas 39-yard line. Scoreless first quarter. Hurts in the gun. Back is on his left. 2nd down, back to throw. Looking right, looking left. Oh, man, Barkley's all alone. 30-25. Forced out of bounds with a first down by Reddy Stewart, who is playing the nickel right now. That's 14 to Barkley.
Cowboys just playing kind of a match zone defense, and nobody was in that zone. You could see it from up here, Brad. As soon as Barkley went on that swing left, I was, somebody better get over there and cover him.
They are in the Garda World red zone, defensive red zone. Reddy Stewart, one of the players called out in a positive way by Brian Schottenheimer this week for the way he's practiced and played. 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the Cowboys 20 on their first possession. They're coming right to left. Snap to Hurts all day. Left flat Barkley, and he steps out of bounds at about the 18. 2-yard pickup, 2nd down and 8.
Pretty methodical drive here for Philadelphia to start this game.
And that would be kind of the way their offense has been. It's been methodical. Now the Cowboys make some changes. There goes Ezraku. Bland left. Sam Williams and Dante Fowler are in at end on 2nd and 8. Hurts in the gun with a back on his right. That's Barkley. 4-man front. And they'll give it to Barkley inside. And he's going to get to about the 16-yard line. Pretty well played inside by Solomon Thomas, who missed Monday night with a calf injury, but he's back. Gives him even more depth at that tackle position. So here comes 3rd down, where the Eagles are really good. Actually, they're not. On offense, they're 29th.
They're at the bottom. Yeah.
But they're near the bottom. But the Cowboys on defense are at the bottom.
That's the first time the Cowboys got him to 3rd down on this drive.
Right. That's right. 3rd and 6. Hurts in the gun. The back moves to his left. From the Dallas 15, snap is back. Hurts throws the ball into the end zone, caught right at the goal line, and Brown backs in. Eagles touchdown. 7-0, 6-0 Philadelphia. 16 yards on 3rd and 6 to A.J. Brown, who, as Babe said, complained during the week, and he's been rewarded with 3 big catches.
A.J. Brown with just a slant from the left side, and it's funny because he's got a tight split. Usually you see that slant coming from the outside, but clearly that was something they had seen in the Dallas defense, to run that slant down in there, because it's not a safety coming over to get the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch there from Hurts to A.J. Brown.
Jake Elliott for the extra point with 8:41 left in the first quarter, and the kick makes it Eagles 7, Cowboys nothing. Dallas Cowboys football will continue.
Hinkle Rise, Hinkle knows when you're injured, it's the place to go.
Locally owned and operated, Hinkle Law Offices has been New Mexico's go-to for over 30 years. If you've been in an auto or motorcycle accident, call 505-TOUGH-HELP for a no-charge consultation. That's 505-TUF-HELP, or visit HinkleLawOffices.com. Hinkle Law Offices. Experience you can trust. Help when you need it most.
Hinkle Rise, Hinkle knows when you're injured, it's the place to go.
You wouldn't put an elephant down the drain. It would get stuck and make the sewer back up. For the same reason you wouldn't put grease down the drain. It can harden, get stuck, and make the sewer back up. Either way, you've got a mess on your hands. And while elephants in the sewer are very rare, fats, oils, and grease are the #1 cause of sewer overflows. So protect your home and your health. Put used grease in a coffee can and throw it in the trash, not in the sink. Cool it, can it, chuck it. A message from the Water Authority.
Could church be the fresh start you've been looking for? Maybe you've never been to a church, or maybe it's just been a while. No matter where you're at on your journey, you are welcome here. At Legacy Church, we help people connect with God, grow in relationships, and live generously. We've got 9 incredible campuses all across New Mexico, including Clovis, Portales, and Albuquerque, plus a worldwide online campus. So trust me, there's a place for you. Join us this week. Visit legacychurch.com to find a campus near you, plus service times, and plan your visit. We can't wait to see you.
For almost 55 years, Clark's Pet Emporium has been your pet's favorite weekly stop. During these tight economic times, we at Clark's are focused on quality and choice. Let us help you meet your budget. Our loyalty program rewards your pet with a 13th bag free from our family to yours. Clark's, a tradition of friendly, knowledgeable service focused on affordable quality pet care products and food. Locally owned and operated with 2 convenient locations, 11200 Manal Northeast or 4914 Lomas Northeast. Clark's Pet Emporium, the pet supply superstore. ClarksPets.com.
Know the difference between great and extraordinary. Great is making the playoffs. Extraordinary is doing it 36 times. So when you toast America's most extraordinary team, choose the world's most extraordinary tequila. Tequila Herradura. Extraordinary awaits. 8:41 remaining here in the first quarter. Philadelphia takes the 7-0 lead. If you just joined us, Cowboys got the opening kickoff, made a first down. They go for it on 4th and 3. At the 50, they don't get it. Philadelphia then takes over after that, 50 yards for the touchdown, and A.J. Brown takes it in on the reception from Jalen Hurts.
And who knows, if they'd had to go 80, maybe they'd have still scored. But they only had to go 49. And they did. And so now Elliott will kick it away. The Cowboys are not having the kind of year either covering or returning kicks that they would like, but some of that depends on where the kickers kick the ball. And this one by Elliott is a knuckleball that is going to be fielded by Turpin at the 1, up the right side, makes a hard left at the 20, right at the 25, ran into his own man at the 30, and a flag comes in at the end.
Never a good sign, is it?
It's not.
Not when you're receiving.
Not if you're the return team.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 50. 10-yard penalty, first down Dallas.
That's Shamar James.
Shame on Shamar.
Shame on Shamar. And you know the penalties are an issue, and it's one of the things you cannot have if you're the Cowboys today. Turnovers and penalties, no good, no bueno. So they're going to be 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Cowboys 3 tight ends here. I think they're going to run the ball.
Straight I formation. One of the tight ends, Span Ford, goes into the left slot, and now it's an empty gun. They went from a straight I to an empty gun. And Prescott on first down, they pick up a blitz on his right. He throws over the middle, incomplete, and the receiver was not there, but here's a flag in the secondary. He was looking for Lamb. He threw left. Lamb ran right.
Illegal contact. Defense number 17. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Nakobe Dean, that was probably part of the problem. We'll go with that. That was part of the problem.
Yep. Actually, Nakobe Dean was on Span Ford, so it was away from the football where the illegal contact actually took place, but nonetheless a penalty.
He still didn't throw it where Lamb ran.
Yeah, the Lamb thing had nothing to do, that pass had nothing to do with the penalty.
But now it's first down at the 24-yard line of Dallas. Prescott's under center, and they'll toss it to Williams, who cuts back to the left across the 25. He got to the 27 or 8. Williams 4th in the league in rushing. Jalen Carter made that stop.
Now they start out, it's a toss play. It looks like it's going to go wide, quarterback pitches it, and that running back's on a wide path, but he just put his foot in the ground, and it was designed to come back up inside.
It only got 3. It's 2nd and 7. Prescott under center. Ferguson in motion to the left. Play action. Very deep drop. And he has to check it down to Ferguson in the left flat. Cuts across the 25 to the 28 or 9. That only got about 2 more yards. So, Babe, so far, the Eagles' coverage is tremendous because Dak has had plenty of time on a couple of plays and nowhere to throw the ball.
Yeah, real good pass pro there. Gets a dump off to Ferguson. He's got a lot of dump offs to Ferguson. That's Ferguson's 27th catch that's behind the line of scrimmage. That's a lot.
So because it was behind the line, Ferguson got a run.
It's a run.
So it's now 3rd and almost 7. Snap is back. Prescott being rushed from the outside, going deep down the right side for Lamb, and he overthrew him by 15 yards. Dory Jackson in coverage. And Lamb slowed in his route, didn't he?
Excuse me. The sun is not in his eyes this direction. He's heading west, but he kind of lost the ball. Ball gets thrown outside the numbers. Lamb is going basically to the post, so the ball's probably about 10 feet to the right, 10 yards to the right of where C.D. Lamb was running. But again, I think he kind of never picked up the ball.
That's the second time that those two have not communicated well, so Brian Anger will be on to punt it away to Xavier Gibson, who's a really good story. Really good returner. Calls for the fair catch. Young man from Woodrow Wilson High School at the 23 of the Eagles after a 49-yard punt by Anger, and the Eagles have it back with a 7-0 lead. Dallas Cowboys football will continue after this.
As the casino of the Dallas Cowboys, with the best concerts and luxury spa, the world of WinStar will have you saying, wow. Please game responsibly.
From the field to the festivities, Lucchese embodies the essence of luxury and tradition. Handcrafted with meticulous precision, each pair offers unmatched comfort and style. Stand tall while you're tailgating or cheering in the stands with the Dallas Cowboys collection by Lucchese. Shop the collection today at the Lucchese store at the Star in Frisco or online at lucchese.com. Lucchese, the official boot of the Dallas Cowboys and Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Football is a team sport. Every inch of gridiron gain, from the line of scrimmage to the painted end zone, relies on many heads, hands, and hearts working together. It's the same with healthcare. You need the right support, the right access, the right solution, when and where you need it. United Healthcare is the proud healthcare sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. We bring coverage you can count on into Cowboys territory. See how at uhc.com.
Dallas Cowboys fans know a thing or two about legacy, commitment, and loyalty. That's why Kohler is our proud partner. With more than 150 years of craftsmanship, leading-edge design, and innovation, Kohler kitchen and bathroom products stand out and stand the test of time, just like our Cowboys. Go ahead, experience the Kohler difference firsthand at your local Kohler store or showroom, and explore more at Kohler.com. Again, that's Kohler.com.
Celebrate the Cowboys Christmas extravaganza powered by Reliant at the Star in Frisco from November 21st to December 20th. Join us every Friday and Saturday night for an electrifying holiday performance. For details, visit thestardistrict.com. 7:05 remaining here in the first quarter. Eagles leading the Cowboys 7-0. Brad, the Cowboys have had 2 possessions. They've made 2 first downs. It's not going to work.
The Eagles have had 1 possession. They've made 3 first downs.
And 7 points.
And 7 points. We had 2 overtime games this afternoon. The Lions, who the Cowboys will visit in 10 days, beat the Giants in overtime in Detroit, 34-27, partly because the Giants passed up a field goal with a 3-point lead with 49 seconds to go, and Detroit was able to tie it at the buzzer with a 59-yard field goal. Eagles at their 24. Hurts will hand it off inside to Barkley, and immediate penetration by Quinnen Williams. I live here now, sir. The previous occupant is no longer here. You might want to think about knocking at this door again.
Said, remember the first game? Yeah, I wasn't in it. I wasn't playing. The amazing thing is, defensively, the Cowboys, they held Barkley to 3-3 a carry in that first game. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith combined for 26 yards receiving, and yet the Eagles found a way to win the football game.
Logan Wilson is now the middle linebacker taking place of Murray, and here comes Ezeraku charging.
Offensive number 74.
Because the right tackle, Fred Johnson, who is filling in for future Hall of Famer Lane Johnson, moved. Yeah, Quinnen Williams, he's made a difference already. Quinnen, what type of player are the Cowboys getting?
I hang my hat on being disruptive, being dominant. I've been taking a step forward and stopping the run. Having the opportunity to come here and hit this thing around when it comes down to that point. I'm hungry to win. Like, that's the main thing. I'm an ultimate competitor, man. Everything I do is about winning.
Well, your presence has been noted, sir. 2nd and 16 for the Eagles back at their 18-yard line. Hurts in the gun. Will hand it to Barkley coming up the middle, and he gets as far as Reddy Stewart and Ezeraku at the 20 or 21. Well done by both young men.
Yeah, it's interesting, too. You listen to Quinnen Williams. Of course, he played at Alabama. These guys come into the NFL. They're used to losing maybe 1 game a year, maybe. And you get to an organization like the New York Jets, and hey, there's a lot of losing in front of you, and it can be demoralizing. So I think, I don't want to say his career's been rejuvenated because he played great. It wasn't like he was slacking off up in New York, but much better chance of winning here than you do with the New York Jets.
3rd and 14, the Eagles at their own 20, and the Cowboys don't want to let him off this hook. Snap is back. Hurts with time, drops it in the left flat for Barkley. Taken off his feet by Kalen Carson. And it was, it was Darius Cooper, a wide receiver lining up in the backfield, not Barkley. And how about a play by Kalen Carson, babe? What a couple of weeks he's had.
Yeah, they've been high on him, and Brian Schottenheimer has said numerous times, basically they had to tell him kind of get your practice button gear. And he listened, he did, and he played very well last week. And nice tackle there to get the Philadelphia Eagles off the field on 3rd down.
Talked to him during the week. He said the shoulder injury last year really messed him up mentally. Then his knee this year, and that led to bad practice habits. Here's the punt. Run into, and a flag is down as the punt by Braden Mann.
I think I heard the double thump there from
Personal
Flournoy.
foul, roughing the kicker. Defense, 15-yard penalty.
Now, if you get the ball, you can run into the kicker. And I thought I heard that double thump of the punter's thump and then the hand hitting the ball. We're going to get a look at it on our replay. Brad, take it away.
Flournoy definitely thought he did. You can't really tell from the first replay whether he got it. Can they challenge that, babe?
That's a good question. I do not know that.
The replay I just saw makes it look like Flournoy just missed it. Just missed it.
Woo.
I mean, just missed
close.
it.
For good measure, Maris Leofau came in and then shoved him to the ground.
But the penalty is going to go as roughing the kicker on Flournoy, and it's going to give the Eagles new life. First down and 10 at their own 39-yard line. That changes things. Snap back to Hurts on first down with time. Throws it right. Caught for a first down by Brown again at the Dallas 48. Everything's been to A.J. Brown. That one was for 12 yards. Babe, I don't know how much closer you can get to blocking a punt than Flournoy did.
Well, and it's interesting. We'll get another look, but I think if he had laid out for it, he kind of came in, tried to put one hand out because you don't want to run into him. You don't want to rough him. But I think if he lays out, he gets that punt.
First down play action. Hurts going deep. Devontae Smith with a double move down the left side, and Hurts missed him in the end zone. He had just gotten away from the safety Malik Hooker with the double move, but Hurts' pass was about 2 yards too long.
Good shot. You got a one-on-one shot to Devontae Smith, and you're going to take it. Pretty good coverage by Hooker as a safety getting over there. It was going to take a perfect throw, and just a little bit to the inside of Devontae Smith. He's looking over the outside shoulder. The ball came over the inside shoulder.
Bob Thomas's stat board says 2 penalties apiece, but the ones on the Eagles have not been nearly as impactful. 2nd and 10 at the Dallas 48. Hurts back to throw. Rushed. Hit as he throws it out to the right. Incomplete, broken up by Bland. Looking for Devontae Smith.
Boy, and I really thought Bland, who had the touchdown, remember Marcus Mariota threw it as he was going down to the right side, and Bland said, thank you very much. Hurts is really just going to throw this ball away, and Bland had a jump on it. I mean, he almost got to this thing right in front of the Cowboys bench.
Quinnen Williams and Odigizua both hit Hurts as he was throwing, and he still put it in the vicinity of the receiver, so now 3rd and 10. They let him off the hook on the 4th down, roughing the kicker before. Here's 3rd and 10 at the Dallas 49. 7-0 Eagles. Hurts is back to throw. They pick up a blitz. A flag is down. He throws it in the left flat wide, incomplete. Down the field for Smith. What's the flag? It's in the secondary, I hate to tell you.
I think Clowney lined up offside. Clowney lined up offside.
Again?
Which is just brutal. Let me see. I don't know. Bill Vinovich will tell us.
Offside. Defense number 42.
Yep.
Lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
Now it's 3rd down and 5.
What a killer penalty. And I mean, that's a veteran player, obviously. He's had his dirt in the ground all his life. And all you have to do is look down at the ball. He's on the right defensive end spot. You look down to the left, and then you put your hand down accordingly.
He's shaking his head over on the sideline. But I mean, that's twice in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Boy, it wasn't by much, but that was by the letter of the law. That was that. And here's 3rd and 5 at the Dallas 44. The Eagles leading 7-0 late first quarter. 3rd down snap to Hurts. Back time over them. Caught in stride. Slant to Brown for a first down. Brings it all the way down to the Dallas 21-yard line before Savon Revel can tackle him.
Oh, what a killer penalty that was on Jadeveon Clowney. And those are avoidable. Pass interference, things like that, holding. Those are what they call combative penalties, right? We're both locked up. I'm doing my best. You're doing your best. And sometimes you get called. But, gosh, to line up offside, it killed me as a coach.
Brown has 5 catches of the 8 completions for 66 yards. Now here's a keeper by Hurts trying to come around the left side. And Solomon Thomas and Overshone are waiting for him after about a 2 or 3 yard gain.
Brad,
maybe it was more. Sorry, they moved that chain down to about 5 yards.
My dearly departed mom used to always say the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Now, she never squeaked in her life, but she always used that saying. But, hey, A.J. Brown squeaked a little, didn't he? He's getting a little grease thrown his way.
Did you ever check with Bill about whether she squeaked?
Well, good point. She didn't squeak to me.
That you heard.
That I heard.
Bland is out. Revel is in for him. 2nd and 5. Hurts in the gun. In motion. Handoff. On a jet sweep to the right side. A big collision at the Dallas 15-yard line.
You heard me say whoa.
Yeah, Xavier Gibson, the young man from Woodrow Wilson, got hit by Overshone.
Oh, Overshone hit him with everything he had. Let's make an AT&T call to the sideline with Christy Scales.
Yes, Deron Bland is being tended to. It looks like to be his left hand or left wrist. As you said, Revel is out there for Bland right now. They're putting a tape job on his left wrist right now.
3rd and 2.
That's not good news for this Dallas defense.
The Eagles started at their 24. They had been moved off the field, but a roughing the punter penalty kept them going. It's now 3rd and 3 at the Dallas 14. They've had 2 big penalties, and the Eagles use a timeout.
Nick Sirianni made his way down. I don't know what he didn't like. I don't know if the play clock was running down.
I think he didn't like the play clock about to run out. So, again, the Eagles, who scored on their first possession because they only had to go 49 yards, started this one at the 24. There was a roughing the punter penalty on Ryan Flournoy, which was an eyelash away from being a block punt. They thought they had touched it. And then there was on 3rd and 10, Jadeveon Clowney lining up offside to give him 3rd and 5. So those 2 penalties have fueled the Eagles, who now have the 10th play coming, and they've had the ball for the last 5:15.
Yeah, and the penalty on Clowney, they had him off the field. Hurts had to throw it away. They got another 3rd down from obviously 5 instead of 10. Converted that, so the penalties have really, really hurt the Dallas Cowboys here tonight.
Yeah, that's a great point because that makes twice in this possession they had them off the field.
Yep. That's why some coaches don't like to try to block the punt. They figure we're going to rough them more than we're going to block it.
All right, 3rd and 2. Loaded gun for Hurts with a back on each side. He hands it inside to Barkley. Bounces out to the left. Look out. 15-10. Out of bounds at the 7. 1st and goal.
Boy, that's where the speed of Barkley just eats up your angle. I guarantee you when he touched the ball, Donovan Wilson said, I got an angle on him, and then all of a sudden Barkley turns the corner. Christy.
Yeah, Bland getting more attention on the sideline here. It's not just a tape job. We've got Dr. Cooper checking out that left wrist now.
All right, thank you, Christy. 7-yard run for Barkley, and it's 1st and goal for the Eagles, who lead 7-0. A minute 19 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, with the tush push, this is 4 plays down in here.
That's right. If they don't, false start. At the Dallas 7. 5-man line, snap to Hurts, throws it in the left corner. Brown caught it right over the pylon and knocked the pylon down. Touchdown, Eagles. Perfect throw, perfect route. Donovan Wilson asked to cover him, couldn't do it.
A.J. Brown just lines up on the left side, runs a little quick out, and he catches the ball. It's actually Kalen Carson in front of him there, and he leans out. He's at the 1 yard line as he's going out. You hear the crowd, but he hits the pylon before that foot goes out of bounds. I see what they're seeing, but Bill Vinovich, our referee, they are holding it to replay it back in New York, but looked like a touchdown from here, Brad.
Yeah, no, I agree completely,
Okay.
and you're right. It was Carson covering him. We're looking at a replay. Yeah, his foot had crossed the boundary, but it hadn't touched down.
Right. Yep, I think that he got to the pylon with the football before the foot went out of bounds, so got a feeling this will stand.
Here's Bill Vinovich.
After review, going on the field is an incomplete pass.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, I did not look at that aspect of it. Now I got to look at it all over again. So they're saying he never had control of the football when he hit the pylon.
Well, Brown, I was going to ask Christie to go over and ask him if he was happy now, but...
Well, the ball came free, guys, as he's reaching it out for the pylon, and then he didn't control it down. The ball came down and hit the ground as he was reaching it, and either right before or right after it touched that orange pylon. He never controlled it.
I would say, Brad, if I'm Nick Sirianni, I challenge that. But wait a minute, they just did it.
All right, so it's now 2nd and goal at the 7. Everything the Cowboys could not do, they have done in this first quarter, which has 1:02 to run. Bland has come back in the game. He's split out to the left. It's an empty gun for Jalen Hurts at the Dallas 7. 4-man line, but they're showing a blitz. Hurts changing something in the play. And on 2nd down, it's a quarterback keep up the middle, and he broke a tackle and dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Jalen Hurts. The Eagles are up 2 touchdowns. I think there are some Eagle fans in the building.
Well, Jalen Hurts has a lot of rushing touchdowns, but this was not the tush push. This came on a straight quarterback draw. And you could see the 2 Cowboys tackles were outside of the guard, so that's what he was checking to, and there really wasn't a linebacker sitting over the ball. Clearly that's something they said, hey, if we get this look, we're going to call this. He did, and they got the touchdown.
Comes with 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Jake Elliott with the extra point. Kick makes it Philadelphia 14 and Dallas nothing. Dallas Cowboys football will continue after this.
Just listen with Alltech Lansing. Perfecting sound since 1927. Shop tailgate speakers now at alltechlansing.com/Cowboys.
Are you a towel spinning, back flipping, funky chicken dancing kind of fan? Then you need Academy Sports and Outdoors. Get a new grill that says, I smoke brisket and my rivals. A jersey that says, I show so much spirit that it makes mascots blush. And decoys that say, I can talk a dove out of its feathers. Now those are wins. Score undefeatable prices at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Because here, fun can't lose.
Miller Lite, the legendary light beer. The originator, the inventor. If this beer could talk, it'd tell stories about that one time, that night, that one guy, that one gal. Writing a story 50 years long and 50 million friends wide. Because legendary stories start with a light. Here's to 50 years of Miller Time. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Ashley is proud to call Dallas home. Just like the Dallas Cowboys unite our city, we believe your personal style brings your home to life. From furniture to decor, Ashley has everything you need in one place, making it easy to achieve your dream home. Explore incredible styles and budget-friendly options, perfect for creating a space you love. Ashley is here for you, serving the Dallas community. Proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey Cowboys Nation, escape to the luxury paradise of Nayarit, where adventure meets relaxation. Discover miles of pristine beaches, the lush Sierra Madre Mountains, and vibrant coastal towns. Whether you're surfing the waves in Sayulita, exploring ancient petroglyphs, or tasting the freshest seafood in Mexico, Nayarit has something for everyone. Ready for your next unforgettable adventure? Visit Nayarit, Mexico's best-kept secret, waiting for you to explore.
A connection may be all that it takes to change a life, launch a business, or change a story. The power to connect is the power to change. AT&T. Connecting changes everything. Philadelphia goes 12 plays, 76 yards on that drive. Jalen Hurts takes it in for the touchdown on the quarterback draw. They lead it now 14-0. We've got 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. And Brad, I feel like Cowboys just haven't even really got into their offense yet. They've had 2 first downs. Everything they scripted is still on that script to start this game.
The Eagles have run 19 plays, and the Cowboys have run 9, to illustrate your point. And Elliott will, as soon as he's told by the network commercial coordinator, which he now has, that you may kick, sir, he will kick it away from right to left. Again, Davis and Turpin are both back for Dallas.
You know, they've kicked it towards Davis each time, who's on the right side, but Turpin has gone over and grabbed it.
This one goes down the middle to Turpin, and he's in the end zone and will take a knee for the touchback. Dallas, we're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Dallas Cowboys radio network.
Hi, this is Brad Sham, and you are listening to Albuquerque's home for the Dallas Cowboys, ESPN Radio 1017 The Team.
KQTM-FM, Rio Rancho, Albuquerque.
So the Cowboys will be at the 35. The Eagles never led by this many points in the first game in September. In fact, the Cowboys scored first in that game. And 24-20 was the score, the final score, and the Eagles scored their last points on the first possession of the third quarter. Here's a handoff to Williams. Williams pops into the secondary. Williams breaks a tackle. Williams gets all the way down to the Eagle 45-yard line. And the Cowboys needed that. They needed something to get them going. 20 yards for Javonte Williams.
And boy, that left side of the Cowboys line from the center on over, they were a people-moving machine over there. Great hole for Javonte Williams.
Yeah, looking at a replay. Great job by Beebe knocking a couple people out of the way. So now they're down to the Eagle 45. And first down will be a play-action fake, and Prescott back deep. Over the middle, Lamb couldn't hold it at the 25. A little high, but he had his hands on it.
CeeDee Lamb lined up, slot right. He's running that deep over, going across the field. Ball hits him around the 20-yard, on the numbers. A little high, but it's a ball he should catch, and shades of the Philadelphia first game.
I was just going to say, I said he wouldn't drop 4, and I still don't think he will, but that one qualifies. What a great job Guyton did of keeping his rusher off of Prescott, giving him time, because that was a long developing play. 2nd and 10, they'll run Williams up the middle. The Eagles were waiting for that. That's a yard or two to about the 43. Jalen Carter stopped it.
Sometimes that light at the end of the tunnel is a train coming in the opposite direction, as you know, but Guyton seems to be playing a little better, doesn't he? I mean, played well last week, maybe his best game as a Cowboy. Now, you just got to keep ascending.
Speaking of which, we'll talk about that when we come back for quarter number 2. At the end of 1, the Eagles lead 14-0. Dallas Cowboys football will continue in a...
Good afternoon. I'm with Daniel's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Oh, thank goodness. Come in.
They told me you need your drain snaked.
Oh, well, actually, there's a snake in the drain.
Oh, boy.
The plumbing pros at Daniel's have seen it all. Daniel's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, drain cleaning, hydrojetting, and more. Plus, commercial kitchen and building annual maintenance packages. DanielsHVACNM.com.
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniel's way. Daniel's Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Hey golfers, want to take your game home? Eagle Greens and Turf uses top quality synthetic turf and precision contouring to create a realistic surface that mimic the true feel and performance of a real putting green. Eagle Greens and Turf specialize in custom designed putting greens and residential lawns that bring the game home. Perfect for practice, play, and entertaining. Now, Sun Country Amateur Golf Association members receive a 20% discount. Visit suncountrygolf.com. Eagle Greens and Turf. Free evaluations. 505-273-2744.
Ever notice what happens when your home is beautifully organized? You have more space, more room to breathe. At California Closets, our designers know just what questions to ask to create exactly what you want. Your personalized experience includes custom design and installation to deliver a result that truly reflects your style and needs. That's the California Closets difference. We call it practical magic. Book your free design consultation today at californiaclosets.com.
Huddle up, football fans. Don't settle for the sidelines this year. Be immersed in the games at Skidmore's Holiday Bowl, the entertainment hub for football season. Catch the games on TVs throughout the restaurant, lanes, and on the expanded and enclosed patio. And feed the whole team with 6 new 20-inch stadium-inspired pizzas packed with flavorful toppings, and enjoy specialty 26-ounce beer pours during Monday Night Football. Don't forget about happy hour every weekday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Come check out Albuquerque's ultimate football headquarters at Skidmore's Holiday Bowl.
Eagles 14, Cowboys nothing. Cowboys will turn around, go right to left, and Babe was talking about how well Guyton played last week. Guyton did not disagree. Why was that?
I kept my quarterback clean, and I was making holes in the run game, and efficiency around the board was pretty good for me. That's my best game so far. There's going to be better to come in the future.
And you said Guyton did not disagree with Babe. Why was that? Well, maybe because he'd get his butt kicked if he did.
Yes.
And he knew it.
He didn't want to mess with you.
No.
But he agreed.
But don't tell him I said that.
No, he agreed it was his best game. Christie, very quickly. Sunfield's going to come into play now for the Cowboys if they throw it to their left within 15 yards.
Moving across the field now, it's going to be Cowboys' left side, short and intermediate routes, and deep in the end zone.
Okay. So trailing 14-0, the Cowboys are 3rd and 8 at the 43-yard line. They need points. Prescott in the gun on 3rd down. They block up the rushers over the middle. The pass is caught by Lamb, and then the ball comes out at the 30, and it's covered by whom? Still rolling around. Still fought for. Turpin and 2 Eagles are at the bottom of that stack. Right now it's a catch by Lamb and a fumble. Right now.
Going down the field of the fumble recovered by the defense.
I'm guessing, well, we'll take another look at it. We'll get a look at it on our replay here. Oh, left elbow's down. So he's going to be down. In just the first glance, automatically reviewed, obviously, because of the change of possession. But I think he has possession. The left elbow goes down, and I think it's going to be Cowboys football.
100%. That is easy to see. And that should be a catch.
Cowboys offense has not left.
The runner was down by contact before the fumble. First down.
The spotter, Jake Goldberg, said Lamb knew that he was down because he didn't even chase the ball. He said, no, we got a first down. I don't know what you people are excited about.
He signaled first down.
And then Turpin went and dove on it, and then about 800 pounds worth of Eagles jumped on him.
Yeah, Turpin is not the guy you want at the bottom of that pile.
Turpin is not the guy Turpin wants at the bottom of that pile.
He's going up to the officials saying, hey, come on, that was all for nothing. This happened to me. You guys.
All right, but it's a first down for the Cowboys at the Philadelphia 31, and Turpin for the second time today is lined up at running back. 2 tight ends. Eagles show a blitz. They give it to Turpin, and he trips over the 30-yard line and fumbles the ball. At the 35, and the Eagles have this one.
He didn't get hit. He just tripped, and the ball came out. Wow.
I mean, the ball just flew out of his hands as he was going to the ground, and it was recovered by Zach Bond. Nobody even forced that fumble. This is the absolute guaranteed recipe for how to lose the game. For the Cowboys, the Eagles take over on the turnover, the first of the game. And we have a stoppage of play while they double-check. Dallas Cowboys football will continue.
Wow, it's been quite a year of awards for our 2025 Lincoln Nautilus. First named the 2025 Motor Trend SUV of the Year. J.D. Power gave it the 2025 U.S. Appeal Award for Best Mid-Size Premium SUV. IIHS awarded the Top Safety Pick Award. Now you can drive yours home with lifetime quarterly benefits like lifetime powertrain coverage, lifetime car washes, and of course, lifetime smiles on your face. Corley's Albuquerque Lincoln, where we say, yes, we can.
At Amazing Grace, our mission is to help elderly and disabled individuals live comfortably at home while achieving the highest level of independence possible. We offer flexible support from mobility assistance and meal prep to hygiene and light housekeeping. And right now, we're hiring part-time caregivers. If you enjoy working with seniors, call 505-796-4900 or visit AmazingGraceInc.com. Amazing Grace, care that feels like home. AmazingGraceInc.com. Medical services not provided.
Black Friday shines bright at Crown Jewels and Coin. Finish your holiday shopping early and under budget with unbeatable prices and easy financing options. Don't miss out on up to 70% off fine jewelry, diamond stud earrings for just $99, and exceptional discounts on Rolex watches starting at $9.99. We also have bridal jewelry, including Verragio. Light up the holiday and save. This Black Friday at Crown Jewels and Coin for all you treasure. San Mateo, north of Candelaria.
Craving a taste of Ireland right here in New Mexico? Head to Two Fools Tavern in Nob Hill. Sip on a perfect pint of craft or imported beer, or explore their extensive whiskey selection, including over 100 single malt scotches. Transport yourself to Dublin with their award-winning fish and chips, plus other authentic pub fare like Guinness beef box tea and cottage pie. Experience Ireland right here in New Mexico at Two Fools Tavern on Central and Nob Hill, where the crack is mighty.
Miller Lite, the only beer of the Cowboys. Tastes like Miller time.
So here's what's happened. You're walking home from school. The bully has told you he's going to be waiting for you. But you have a plan. You know how you're going to counteract the bully. But along the way, you trip over your own shoelaces twice and fall in a ditch. And then you get up and your belt breaks and your pants fall down to your ankles.
Yeah.
And the bully comes and kicks you around anyway. That's what's happened so far.
And you get home and you say, did that bully knock your teeth out? And I said, no, Mom, I tripped and I had my pants down and all this stuff happened. I never even saw him.
I mean, Turpin started to, we thought maybe he had tripped over Guyton's leg, but he started to stumble before he ever got there.
Yeah.
He just fell down, which happens usually to people more my age, but it happens. And the Eagles take over, now coming left to right at their own 34-yard line with a 14-0 lead. Hurts back. He's rushed. He flushes out of the pocket, and he dumps it in the left flat for Barkley, who runs down the left sideline across the 50 to the Dallas... to the 50-yard line for 45-yard line for a first down.
And when he got out to the sideline there, Brad, Reddy Stewart is there. He's right along the sideline, both Reddy Stewart and Barkley, but Barkley kind of does a little stutter step, and I know Reddy Stewart is thinking, is he going to jump over me? Is he going to flip backwards? What's he going to do? He just was out of bounds.
First down. There's a handoff to Barkley inside, and waiting for him is Odigizua. I mean, and there's a marker down at the line of scrimmage. Don't say somebody lined up. Oh,
it's against Philly.
I was going to say, don't say somebody lined up offside. I mean, the real pity of that 16-yard pass to Barkley is that they had people around Hurts.
Holding, offense number 56. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
That's Tyler Steen, the right guard. I mean, they had people around him.
You know, I talked about Bama, right, with Quinnen Williams, and they get used to winning. Philadelphia has 4 Alabama starters, that are starting for them. 5 if you want to count Jalen Hurts. He started his career there, of course, and finished it at Oklahoma. So.
And how many more from Georgia?
Georgia on defense. They got 6 Georgia guys on defense.
1st and 20 at the Eagles' 40. They're going left to right. Snap to Hurts, standing and looking all day, all night. Marianne, he rolls out to his right. He pumps. He throws down the sideline, and it's into the bench area. And he had Barkley running behind Logan Wilson, but he just couldn't make the throw.
I don't want to say it was an easy throw, but it wasn't a tough throw for Jalen Hurts. All he had to do was kind of lead him down the field because Barkley is 2 steps behind Logan Wilson, and there's nothing behind him. So it's not like, hey, if I loft it, safety's going to come over and make a play, anything like that. Boy, that was a big play that Cowboys kind of got lucky on by not giving up.
2nd and 20 for the Eagles at their 40. They lead 14-0. We just started the second quarter. Bigsby is in tank. Bigsby is taken over at running back. Hurts under center. Gives it to Bigsby. Nice hole on the left side. Crosses the 45. All the way down to the or up to the 47. Bigsby's he is a typical story to me, babe, of how the Eagles have done well with this team. He's a perfect supplement to Barkley, and most casual fans never heard of him. Jacksonville had 2 running backs they drafted. They thought, well, we can afford to give him up for the 3rd-round draft choice we're going to get for him. And the Eagles got a perfect complement to Barkley. It's 3rd and 13. They've let him off a couple of these hooks. Snap to Hurts on 3rd and long. Back. Heaves it deep down the right side. Smith ran away from his defender and caught the ball down at the 10-yard line. He ran right away from Kalen Carson. Oh, boy. That is picture book.
Yeah, not a perfect throw, but it didn't need to be because Kalen Carson just could never find the ball. But Devontae Smith was running by Kalen Carson. I mean, he was 2 steps behind him. Ball gets underthrown out to the right. Carson can't find it. Devontae Smith can.
41 yards.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, but that's one thing Jalen Hurts can do, man. He throws the deep ball. He gives those guys a chance to go and get it.
At the Dallas 11, they give it to Smith on a little toss left and turns the corner. Gets a block, gets to the goal line, and stopped at the 1. It's about a 10-yard run for Devontae Smith. Now, he tossed it to him, so is that going to be a pass?
No, that'll be... Was it tossed forward?
He tossed it forward.
Sure was, so that's a pass. Yeah, that's a completion. Now, Brad, if you were a betting man, what would you bet the Eagles will run here on 1st and goal from the 1?
It is illegal for me to be a betting man.
If you were.
If I was if I was a guessing man.
Just guess.
I would guess the push of the tush.
You know, that sounds a lot more dignified than the push tush.
You know what's interesting about this is
nothing.
If you watch these things, it's always Goddard, the tight end, who actually pushes him. He's the one who pushes him in, and he pushes him in now. Touchdown, Eagles. If you could find a way to fly around the back of the formation and blow Goddard up, I'm not sure that play would work. It would just be a quarterback sneak. But that one was easy, and the Eagles have a 3-touchdown lead, and the Cowboys have contributed. The Cowboys have virtually given them a 3-touchdown lead, or at least put them in position to take it.
Boy, what you hate there, though, is you had them, 1st and 20 after the penalty?
Yep.
Right? And then, you think, okay, we'll get them off the field now. And they just couldn't do it.
11:32 left in the second quarter. The Eagles are making a statement today, and in a way, so are the Cowboys.
The Eagles scored 26 points in the last 2 games combined.
Extra point by Elliott makes it 21-0 with 11:32 to play in the second quarter. Dallas Cowboys football will continue after this.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Throughout time, man has expressed himself through dance. The Charleston, the two-step, and yes, even the Macarena. But few dances have captured the imagination like the victory dance. It says, I am a winner. In your face, world. With Cowboys scratch tickets from the Texas Lottery, you could have lots to celebrate with top prizes of $100K, plus enter for a chance to win VIP Cowboys experiences. Dust off your victory dance and play today. Must be 18 or older. Play responsibly.
Football is a team sport. Every inch of gridiron gain, from the line of scrimmage to the painted end zone, relies on many heads, hands, and hearts working together. It's the same with healthcare. You need the right support, the right access, the right solution, when and where you need it. United Healthcare is the proud healthcare sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. We bring coverage you can count on into Cowboys territory. See how at uhc.com.
Here's a play at the tailgate that always works. Waking up before sunrise to sit in a folding chair in a parking space you paid $75 for. And also bringing soft, delicious buns baked with no artificial preservatives from Nature's Own. Proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys. While we're talking about making the right play, enter for your chance to score season tickets at naturesownbread.com/tickets. That's naturesownbread.com/tickets. Terms and conditions apply. See site for details and official rules.
Lowe's knows you've got to finish those home projects to earn your Sunday. So grab your Cobalt tools, LG appliances, and Pit Boss grills, online or in-store. Lowe's, the official sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Well, this one has been all Philadelphia Eagles. 11:32 remaining here in the second quarter. Eagles leading it 21-0. But Brad, I know you like to refer to me as Mr. Sunshine. Here it is.
It's funny. That's exactly what I was referring to you as just this morning.
Cowboys have scored 129 points in the second quarter this year. It's more points than any other team has scored in any quarter. So here comes the volley of points for you. Ready?
Elliott's kick to Turpin at the 6. Up the right side, 25-30. Broke away and all the way to the 39. Just barely stopped by his shoelaces by Jeremiah Trotter Jr. That's quite a family, because you know his dad was a great linebacker and his brother is lighting it up for Missouri. And so here's my advice to the Cowboys. You ready? Based on all my years of coaching?
Please.
Right after this 1st and 10. They're trailing 21-0 with 11:26 to go in the second quarter, and they're going to start at their own 39-yard line. Malik Davis at running back. Prescott under center gives it to him. Davis puts his head down, grinds and pushes. Gets 2 or 3 yards before Vaughn gets him. Here's my advice to the Cowboys.
Okay.
Forget about the outcome of this game. Forget about it. Because they were playing to be really competitive. If you get a score instead of fumbling on that last possession, then you change the whole psychology of the game. Okay, so this game is in your head. Forget about that. Think about the rest of the season, but play really well going forward now. Prescott back, pumps, throws it underneath to Lamb, who holds on, but Vaughn tackles him 3 yards short of the first down. Because what you don't want to have happen is this quarter and 3 minutes turn into the Bataan Death March for the rest of the year.
You know what you don't want to have happen? What already happened?
What already happened?
We rough the punter.
Yeah.
We fumble when no one touches us.
I got news for you. They weren't winning the division anyway, okay? So just go show yourself you can play with these people, and then show it for sure the next 2 or 3 weeks. Then finish strong. Prescott back, sets up on 3rd and 2, wings it right, caught by Ferguson for just enough for a first down, about a 4-yard pass to the 48-yard line of Philadelphia.
Well, you know what the good thing about falling behind 21-0 early is? You got 3 quarters to make it up. Okay? It's like the San Francisco NFC Championship game, right?
Yeah.
They're down 21-0.
Yeah.
I always say they didn't lose that game, they just ran out of time. If they could have kept playing, they were going to overtake them.
Well, they can't score 21 points on this drive, so just have a good drive.
Well, Ferguson
Prescott
flinched.
under center.
False start. Offense number 87.
That's the flinch you
5-yard
heard
penalty.
about?
Still first down.
Stop that.
Yep.
That's Army games where I came from. that lining up offside, flinching, fumbled by a 4-foot receiver playing running back. Stop that. And then just go play and compete. You might be good enough to compete, but not doing that.
Flinch game is fun when you're in the 4th grade, but not when you're playing NFL football.
Snap on 1st and 15. Prescott slant left to Pickens. Caught it. Came down inside the 45. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Okay, well, we know they can hit that slant to Pickens, right? That's twice in this game. I guarantee you, Cavante Turpin, for the rest of this game, is going to try to make up for the fumble that he had.
And that could be a problem because you can't get it back. 2nd and 7 at the Eagles 45. Ferguson in motion. Prescott will give it to Javonte Williams, working the left side. And Vaughn again, who's got about 8 tackles, and I'm not kidding, already, stops him short of the first down at the 42. Bob Thomas, how many's he got? That was number 7. This guy's one of the great stories of the last few years. Just a backup player on defense for the Saints. And Vic Fangio, the defensive coordinator, said, you know what, I think we've got an off-the-ball linebacker here, which he'd never been.
What he didn't know was that he had an all-pro linebacker coming.
All-pro and earned it.
Oh, man.
All right, big 3rd and 3. Prescott back over the middle. First down to Pickens. Broke a tackle. And then as he slips inside the 35, he is stopped by Jalix Hunt. Hunt, a great story from Houston Christian, and today he got to be friendly with the late Marshawn Lynch in the pre-draft workout process, and he is wearing cleats on this Cleats for a Cause Day with Marshawn's picture on it. Here's 1st and 10, Dallas at about the 35. Here's Turpin on an end around. Lamb goes Matador on trying to throw a block, and Vaughn chases him down at around the 30-yard line.
And get back to Jalix Hunt there, who you were just talking about, at a Houston Christian. This is the path he took. He was at Cornell.
Yes.
So usually you're at a Cornell, and then a big school comes and gets you, right? They say, well, he's better than Cornell. But he goes to Houston Christian and gets drafted out of there.
The first player ever drafted by anybody in the NFL from Houston Christian. Back with play action, Prescott standing deep over the middle. Pickens at the 15-yard line. He's hauled down by Jackson at the 13. CD, you're going to have to catch the ball when it comes to you because there's an alternative. 17 there to Pickens.
You talk about him being the first player drafted from Houston Christian, but they were Houston Baptist. And that was Bailey Zappi. And then they changed their name, of course.
And they've had really good basketball teams through the years. Cowboys are in the red zone at the 13-yard line, trailing 21-0. 6:40 left, second quarter. Prescott under center. Back with play action, half roll right to Ferguson on the right side to the 10. Broke a tackle. Inside the 5, still going, won't stop running. Carrying Greenbergs. Right down to the stick mark. He might have a 1st and goal.
Yeah, he's got it. Boy, what an effort.
Heck of a run by Ferguson. Stiff arm to Vaughn. He picked up 11 yards.
He said, Zach Vaughn, all-pro. I heard Brad and Babe talking about you. Watch this.
Now, I think these guys are sick of the way they have shown so far, and they really want to improve.
Punch it in here, and the game is back on.
Yeah. 1st and goal at the 2. It's a shot. It's a direct snap to Williams, who got 1 yard to the 1-yard line with Prescott split wide to the right. Which it makes it a good time to point out that in the Giants' loss to Detroit today, Jameis Winston caught a pass. Now, you can throw one to Dak.
Oh, yes. Hey, I look at the tape, as you know, every week, and at some point Dak's going to keep the ball, and no one's going to be around him because they do not honor him running the ball. 2nd and goal at the 1. I formation flag. Oh boy. Guyton with the flinch this time. Wow. You just can't do this.
False start. Offense number 60. 5-yard penalty. Still second out.
Okay, so how many of the yellow hankies, Bob? That is 5 on Dallas. Yeah, Guyton pounds his chest, said, yeah, it was me. Yeah, we know it was you. We saw it. He said it. We saw it.
Your number.
So why make it 3rd and 1 when you can make it 3rd and 5? Or 2nd and 5. 2nd goal from the 5. In the shotgun, Prescott back. Good block from the right tackle. Throws it right, nearly intercepted. Blankenship did intercept it, stepping in front of Lamb. Touchback in the end zone. Threw it a little short. Blankenship with a tremendous play. Turnover number 2.
The Eagles, 3rd best in the red zone in the NFL, and they show why. They come up with one here with the takeaway. Ball just a little underthrown. Not Dak's best effort. Not Dak's best effort.
And a really good one by Blankenship.
Yeah. Dallas Cowboys football will continue in a moment.
Lobo Nation, this Friday we need you to come out to University Stadium and cheer on your Lobo football team. We have rivals San Diego State coming to town this Friday at 1:30 p.m. Arrive early to enjoy our new fan tailgate, Louis Lane, and families. Don't forget that every general admission ticket purchased online comes with the option to add 2 free tickets for kids 12 and under. Brought to you by the Education Plan. This game is our cherry out, so come out wearing your favorite cherry gear and let's get the stadium rocking. Go Lobos!
Memorial Day, Labor Day, President's Day.
No! It's the biggest sale days of the year at Reliable Nissan. It's Black Friday all month long. Black Friday savings on all new Nissan, all certified Nissan, and on all Reliable Nissan pre-owned. Huge discounts, giant incentives and cash back, deferred payments and more. It's the biggest sale days of the year. Black Friday all month long at Reliable Nissan. We're on Coors across from the Cottonwood Mall. We are Reliable. Plus tax, title, license, and $397 dealer transfer fee. Unapproved credit expires 6/30/25.
It's time to turn up the heat on your Saturday morning. From the locker room to the headlines, from the hottest takes to the hardest laughs. This is Triple Threat with Jordan Heitzma, the Indiana sharpshooter with the facts. Jay Hill, the man from the cornfields of the Midwest with the comedy to match. And Kevin Banks, the man on assignment, the playmaker, the voice you need to hear. Sports, comedy, entertainment. This is Triple Threat. Every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on ESPN Radio, 101.7 The Team.
At Santa Ana Star, we're not like other casinos. It's about how we make you feel every time you visit.
They come up and they're like, "Do you need anything? How are you?"
To us, hospitality isn't just service. It's a heartfelt, personal connection.
They actually have conversations with you. It doesn't feel like they're trying to get you in and get you out.
I've met a lot of people here. You just get to know them all and they become friends.
For genuine New Mexico hospitality, Santa Ana Star Casino Hotel is New Mexico's best bet.
The Dallas Cowboys. It's real fresh food, portioned just for your dog and delivered to your door. Visit thefarmersdog.com/Cowboys. Back at AT&T Stadium, 5:01 remaining in the second quarter. Cowboys are they're kind of pooping all over themselves here today. It's 21-0 Philadelphia. They had the ball first and goal at the 1. They get a flinch second and goal from the 1. They get a flinch from Tyler Guyton, back them up, and Reed Blankenship with the interception of Dak Prescott. And when I said second and goal at the 1, I mean, they're at the 1 foot line.
Yeah. They kept the ball for 6.5 minutes on an 11-play drive, 55 yards, and they just seem today to be bound and determined to get in their complete own way.
They're winning the time of possession right now, Brad.
Are they?
They are.
Eagles at the 20. Barkley up the middle, 2 yards, and Clowney runs him down, and Kenny Clark was also involved in there. There is, by the way, one less Clark to be available to make a play with DOMO having been released, picked up by the Houston Texans this week.
Let me have college football yesterday. If I told you one team had the ball for 44 minutes, the other for 16, how much did they win by?
3 touchdowns.
Notre Dame beat Syracuse 70-7.
It was 21-0 before the offense took the field for Notre Dame.
Syracuse had the ball for 44 minutes. Notre Dame had it for 16, and they won 70-7. Take that.
That's why it's your favorite statistic. Second down, snap to Hurts, looking, throwing it over the middle in the zone defense. Caught for about 5 at around the 29. Caught by Devontae Smith. First quarter was all A.J. Brown. Second quarter has been mostly to Smith, and Hurts has 2 rushing touchdowns. As Marquise Bell comes in, 14, not 41, to replace one of the corners, to replace Hooker.
Cowboys need to get a stop here on third down, get the ball back, punch it in, and go down 14 at the half. That's a perfect world. 3rd and 3, motion. Let's see. Quentin Williams is saying he jumped offside, but he said, hey, they pulled me offside. Let's see what people in the black and white stripes say.
Ball start. Offense number 51, center.
51-7?
Go third down.
51 center. He said the center was offside, not false start. Offside. That's the center, Cam Jurgens.
Well, that helps. I mean, it really helps. It was 3rd and 3. You can do a lot of things on 3rd and 3. 3rd and 8, not so much. You know, and we know game 1, what killed him was Jalen Hurts just scrambling, not designed runs, so you just got to count for him here, too.
3rd and 8 at the Eagles 23. It's Barkley in the gun to the right of Hurts. Snap to Hurts. Back. Standing forever. Deep to the left side. Incomplete. 2 Cowboys go right through the back of Devontae Smith. Marquise Bell and Donovan Wilson helped rearrange his ribcage for him.
Boy, there was no pressure on Hurts. And if he gets the ball to Devontae Smith earlier, he's open. By the time they get it to him, he's not.
Quinnen Williams is down on the field and rolling around and needing a trainer's assistance. This is worse news than the score. Dallas Cowboys football will continue after this.
This football season, the Dallas Cowboys have teamed up with Carter Blood Care to tackle the critical community need for blood donations. When you donate blood in November, you'll receive a Carter Blood Care branded blanket. Your donations make a life-saving difference for local patients. Be a game changer for someone in need. To make an appointment, call 1-800-366-2834 or visit carterbloodcare.org. Visit carterbloodcare.org today to help save lives. Stand tall while you're tailgating or cheering in the stands with the Dallas Cowboys collection by Lucchese. Shop the collection today online at lucchese.com. Lucchese, the official boot of the Dallas Cowboys.
Fly to Philly, take off to Tampa, depart for Denver. Following your team on the road is more rewarding with the American Airlines Advantage program. Your flights and everyday spend not only earn you miles toward your next trip, but also loyalty points toward Advantage status. All the more reason to purchase both a home and away jersey. With status comes great benefits like priority boarding, free check bags, and complimentary upgrades. Not a member? Enroll for free today at AA.com. American Airlines, you are why we fly. Terms and conditions apply.
If you're looking for fresh American roasted coffee that gives back, you need to head to your local grocery store and pick up a bag of Black Rifle coffee. That's right, America's coffee is now available in the coffee aisle of a grocery store near you. Black Rifle Coffee Company is veteran-founded with a mission to give back to those brave men and women who have served our nation. Every bag, box, or can you purchase helps support that mission. Head to your local grocery store and roast yourself some Black Rifle coffee today.
I'm home. Hey, Mom, before you ask, I've done my homework and the dishwasher's unloaded.
Nice. Hey, can you... Hey, hon, yes, I've got the finale ready to play. Here's your wine.
Wow. Isn't it nice not having to ask? We think so. That's why if there's a network interruption, AT&T will proactively credit you for a full day of service. Guaranteed. Credit for fiber downtime lasting 20 minutes or more, or for wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for details.
Back at AT&T Stadium, Quinnen Williams helped off the field here. 3:07 remaining in the first half. Eagles leading at 21-0. And Brad, at this point in the program, I would like to introduce you to somebody you haven't seen before, okay? He is the punter for the Philadelphia Eagles. His name is Braden Mann. Oh, say hello to Braden, please.
Hey, Braden. Actually, we have seen him because he was roughed.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess, yeah.
He's played a critical role in the game.
You're exactly right.
By
Philadelphia has had 3 possessions. They've scored 3 touchdowns.
Quinnen Williams appeared to take a sharp elbow from Barkley on a chip, and it's not his knee. That's the good news. There's a flag on the play as Mann's punt goes to the left to about the 31 where Turpin called for a fair catch. Did someone leave early?
Well, that would have stopped the play. We'll see what they call. Right in front of the Cowboys bench on the Philadelphia gunner over there.
They seem to be talking to Sirianni. That would be Tony Sirianni, the Eagles head coach.
Well, that would be his brother. Nick is the Eagles head coach.
Nick. Yeah, I was thinking of his brother Tony, who runs the Italian bistro.
Offense number 21. 5-yard penalty. Oh. Dallas elected re-kick. Replay 4th down.
Re-kick. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that.
I'm sorry. What did he call there?
Illegal motion.
Motion.
By Sidney Brown. He was looking for Tony Sirianni and he couldn't find him.
Well, Tony Soprano is somewhere down there, right?
Yep.
And then who's their security detail? Who's the security detail?
Oh, Big Dom.
Big Dom. Who doesn't even have a last name. Doesn't have a last name.
He'd have fit right in with Paulie Walnuts and all the rest of them. Are they going to re-kick? Braden Mann, proud Aggie, gets this one away. They had the ball at the 31 before. Fair catch here. And they actually lost yardage on the re-kick. Turpin backed up and caught it at about the 27.
That's when you know it's not going your way.
No, definitely not. That was a 54-yard punt for Mann. So you said this, and I still think it's true. They got to stop. However they got it, they got to stop. For the first time, by the way, fourth possession, first time the Eagles have not scored a touchdown. Now you drive down and score.
Yep.
And at least you feel good about something.
I mean, plenty of time, 3 minutes. You got all 3 of your timeouts, so time is not a factor. Come in, make it a 21-7 game at the half.
At the 28, play action for Prescott. Pressured, rolls to his right, points, looks, throws it over the middle. Turpin across the 40, 45, 50. Little head of steam, 40. Got an angle 30, runs out of bounds. And around the 24-yard line of Philadelphia.
Now, there's a lot of fast guys on that football field. We know that, right? These are all great athletes, world-class athletes. But I don't think they're quite ready for Turpin's speed. I mean, you could just see that they're dodging and weaving, and they think they got the angle, and then they don't. 48 yards later, Turpin with the big play that the Cowboys really needed.
Really hard throw for Prescott across his body. First down now, and here's a handoff. Javonte Williams straight up the middle across the 20. Blankenship stopped him there. Go back to the interception in the end zone. It was a great play by Blankenship. What might Prescott have done differently?
Yeah, it was just a little play action. He's got Lamb out in the right flat, and you need to, if you're going to miss that, you got to miss him outside to the sideline. Ball got thrown low and behind him, and quite honestly, a relatively easy interception. Okay, 21-0 Eagles. We're at the WinStar World Casino and Resort. 2-minute warning. Dallas Cowboys football will continue after this.
Cowboys fans, when it comes to navigating the ever-changing world of tax, your business needs a partner it can trust to tackle even your biggest tax challenges. Ryan is the largest firm in the world dedicated exclusively to business taxes. Our team of tax professionals has local expertise in all areas of tax and can help you uncover savings opportunities you didn't know you had. Learn more about how Ryan can improve your overall corporate tax performance by visiting Ryan.com. Ryan, the official tax partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboys Nation is big because everything's bigger in Texas. And Reliant has the energy to power it all. From home field advantage to home sweet home, Reliant has Dallas Cowboys fans all across the Lone Star State covered for every electric moment this season and beyond. Reliant, proud to be the official energy provider of your Dallas Cowboys.
Reliant, PUCT number 10007.
Every cut, every bolt, you're not just building structures, you're building moments that matter. At Hilti, we know the grind because we power the pros who live it. It's why the Dallas Cowboys and construction pros trust our tools when performance is everything. Hilti, proud to be the official tool provider of the Dallas Cowboys. Visit Hilti.com/prosnow to learn more.
Cowboy fans, this season choose Miller Lite, the only light beer brewed with great taste, 96 calories, and only 3.2 carbs. It's Miller time.
At Batteries Plus, we don't just sell batteries, we recycle them too. So don't toss your old ones. They're packed with critical materials we can reuse. Come in and recycle old lithium batteries found in your power tools, power banks, wearables, and small electronics. You'll score a chance to win Cowboys tickets, a VIP experience, and more. Join America's team and recycle with Batteries Plus, the official battery recycling partner of the Dallas Cowboys. Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.
United Healthcare is a proud official healthcare partner of the Dallas Cowboys, bringing coverage you can count on to Cowboys territory. Learn more at UHC.com.
2 minutes left in the first half. The Eagles lead 21-0, but the Cowboys are 2nd and 5 at the Philadelphia 20. It is not a lost cause yet. It feels that way, but it's not. Prescott under center, one back behind him. They blitz. Handoff into the teeth of that blitz. down to the 15-yard line. He might have got a first down. He's very close.
They got
at the 14. How about Javonte Williams? Quinnen Williams, by the way, eschewed all attempted medical help. They went and said, "How are you?" He said, "It's just a rib sticking out of my skin. Don't worry about it.
I'll be fine.
I've got it."
Cowboys pretty content to let this clock wind down. They don't want to give Philadelphia the ball back with time.
Correct. Minute 28. Dallas got all its timeouts. They're inside the 15. Prescott checks it down in the right flat for Javonte Williams, who sees Bond waiting for him. A flag is down at the end of the play.
That's going to go against Cowboys.
What now?
Personal foul. Tripping. Offense number 60. 15-yard penalty. Deep first down.
Okay, so Tyler Guyton will not say this week, as he did last, that was my best game as a pro. He will not say that. I don't think Brian Schottenheimer is given to fits of anger.
Yeah.
And we see on a replay that he did trip Jalix Hunt. I don't know if he meant to or not.
Yeah, I don't know that he got his money's worth.
No, I don't think he did. But it wouldn't hurt my feelings if Schottenheimer got in there and said, "Okay, just anytime you guys want to breathe fresh air instead of where your heads are, we can maybe make this a football game. Up to you guys."
I love you. I do.
Love you right back. 1st and 25. Prescott underneath to Lamb, left to right. Hurdles a defender as he comes inside the 20, down to about the 18. So they are successfully using the time.
Yeah. Well, they're going to use this time up. There's no doubt about that. Cowboys still have all 3 of their timeouts.
Right.
Second down, and you wonder when Philadelphia will use theirs. My guess is if they need to stop the clock after this play, they will.
2nd and 15 at the 18. Lamb out for Flanoy. Shotgun for Prescott, inside fake, throwing it over the middle inside the 5. Perfect strike to the 2-yard line to Ferguson. 1st and goal again.
Nice job there. They tried to get this down to Ferguson twice in the first game and never connected, but they got him right down the middle of the field this time.
Now they're on the ball quickly. 25 seconds in the half. Fake on the inside handoff, throws it to the left post to Pickens. That's a touchdown. It's the Miller Lite first touchdown of the game.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting, though. In my mind, you're at the 1, and you do have your timeouts, and they throw it, but it certainly worked. As we know, Pete Carroll got vilified for not handing the ball to Marshawn Lynch in the Super Bowl. Just a little quick out here by Pickens on the left side, beats Adoree Jackson, and pretty easy pitch and catch, but
Aubrey now for the extra point, 21 seconds in the half. This would make it 21-7. And the kick is good. It is 21-7. Dallas Cowboys football will continue after this.
Stand tall while you're tailgating or cheering in the stands with the Dallas Cowboys collection by Lucchese. Shop the collection today online at lucchese.com. Lucchese, the official boot of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey Cowboys fans, when you stay at Omni Frisco at the Star, you stay at the official hotel of your favorite team. We built this place just for real fans like you. Smack dab in the middle of the Star, world headquarters of the Dallas Cowboys and their 12,000-seat practice stadium. Walk in and it's like waking up in cowboy heaven. You've dreamed of a place like this, and now you can dream in a place like this. When you're looking for a place to stay in the game at Omni Frisco at the Star, the official hotel of the Dallas Cowboys.
Throughout time, man has expressed himself through dance. The Charleston, the two-step, and yes, even the Macarena. But few dances have captured the imagination like the victory dance. It says, I am a winner. In your face, whirl. With Cowboys scratch tickets from the Texas Lottery, you could have lots to celebrate with top prizes of $100K, plus enter for a chance to win VIP Cowboys experiences. Dust off your victory dance and play today. Must be 18 or older. Play responsibly.
At Batteries Plus, we don't just sell batteries, we recycle them too. So don't toss your old ones. They're packed with critical materials we can reuse. Come in and recycle old lithium batteries found in your power tools, power banks, wearables, and small electronics. You'll score a chance to win Cowboys tickets, a VIP experience, and more. Join America's team and recycle with Batteries Plus, the official battery recycling partner of the Dallas Cowboys. Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Back at AT&T Stadium, 21 seconds remaining in the first half. Philadelphia leading Dallas 21-7. George Pickens with the 1-yard touchdown reception there. Let's give you our Reliant scoring recap. It was all Philadelphia early. Cowboys played about as poorly as you could to start this game. They go down 21-0, but again, 21 seconds remaining. George Pickens from a yard out, and we've got a 21-7 ball game. That is our Reliant scoring recap.
Aubrey kicks off for the first time. Short to Shipley at the 8-yard line, right to the 25. Bumped into his own blocker and 2 tacklers. Lipke, the lead tackler. Down he goes at the 28.
You better say that very slowly, too, Brad.
Yeah.
Short to Shipley.
Short to Shipley. Be very careful with those.
Yes. Can't imagine that Philadelphia will do anything other than take a knee here with 17 seconds, but you never know.
James Houston wobbly getting up from the tackle, and he and Carson trot off the field now. But fortunately for Houston, he has gone to the correct bench. The Eagles here at their 27-yard line, leading 21-7.
Philadelphia with 2 timeouts remaining here, 17 seconds.
Snap, they're going to run a play to Barkley right up the middle. Barkley said, was this really necessary?
Yeah, I think they're going to say, that's enough.
5 white shirts jump
enough
on him at the 29, and that'll...
Which way to locker room here?
That's that way, right there, right up that tunnel right there. So, are you ready for the good news, Mr. Sunshine?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
It would be impossible to imagine that they could play any worse.
I think you're right about that. And again, to go in down 14, hey, if you've watched any NFL football, which I assume you have if you're listening to us, there have been some crazy games throughout this season. No reason the Cowboys can't climb back into it. They just can't play the same way they did.
That's correct. Against anybody, let alone the Eagles. There were 2 overtime games earlier today. It's time for the Jim Beam halftime show, and does that mean we get Jim Beam? Because I could use just a little right now. Zach and Brian are standing by. Dallas Cowboys football will continue after this.
It's that time of the year, Dallas, when greatness is tested. Battles are fought, memories are made, and legends are born. It's football season. Are you ready for it? We're here to help you gear up, get out, and get loud. Because when the whistle blows, the Cowboys count on Dallas. So, show up, show your pride, support the boys. Check out all your favorite gear now at shop.dallascowboys.com. The Cowboys' official pro shop, a Fanatics experience.
Come on! You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar. The better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Just listen with Alltech Lansing. Perfecting sound since 1927. Shop tailgate speakers now at alltechlansing.com/cowboys.
There is less than 1/100th of an inch of motor oil protecting your car's engine. Friction and heat causes engine oil to experience thermal breakdown, weakening its ability to protect the engine and its parts. Lucas Heavy Duty Oil Stabilizer is specially formulated to resist thermal breakdown, protect vital engine parts, and extends the life of your engine. It also stops smoking, knocking, and internal oil consumption in worn engines. Lucas Oil, the official oil of the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm home. Hey, Mom, before you ask, I've done my homework and the dishwasher's unloaded.
Nice. Hey, can you... Hey, hon, yes, I've got the finale ready to play. Here's your wine.
Wow. Isn't it nice not having to ask? We think so. That's why if there's a network interruption, AT&T will proactively credit you for a full day of service, guaranteed. Credit for fiber downtime lasting 20 minutes or more, or for wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for details.
This is a halftime show on the Dallas Cowboys Radio Network. Brought to you by AT&T. Connecting changes everything. Dr. Pepper. Raise your Dr. Pepper glass to America's team. It's a Pepper thing. American Airlines, proud to be the official airline of your Dallas Cowboys. And by blockchain.com. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Now, your hosts, Brian Broaddus and Zach Wolchuk.
21-7, the Eagles lead the Cowboys at half as the Cowboys found a way to salvage a horrific start to this football game. Halftime presented by Hornitos Tequila. How about them Margs? And it was George Pickens, a 1-yard touchdown reception from Dak Prescott right before the half, 21 seconds left to put the Cowboys on the board. But this was a rather putrid half of football as A.J. Brown had a 16-yard touchdown catch, Jalen Hurts a couple of rushing touchdowns, but the Cowboys go for it at midfield to start the game. They don't get it. Philadelphia uses the short field. They go right down and score. You had Philly off the field. Then you get called for a roughing the punter on a play that Ryan Flanoy appeared to have tipped the ball, in which case it shouldn't have been a penalty. Schottenheimer doesn't challenge it. Maybe he didn't see it. You have a fumble from Turpin. You have an interception by Dak. You have other penalties that helped extend Eagle drives. Really sloppy there until that touchdown at the end of half.
Yeah, and you'd have a chance in this game if you didn't play like S for the majority of it, though. You know, nice drive there to get some points, though. But you've got to find a way in this second half, with Philadelphia gets the ball to get a stop and they get another touchdown and make this a 7-point game right now. You cannot now. They're controlling the run for Philadelphia, which teams have been able to do. But, man, they have made some plays in the passing game. You've got to find a way to get some pressure and affect Jalen Hurts a little bit better than what they did in that first half.
Yeah, the Eagles came out 5 straight passes. They clearly weren't trying to run the football on you. Maybe that is an appreciation for what the Cowboys have with their front. Quinnen Williams got a little banged up there. Appears like he's going to be okay, but offensively, it was a rough half overall, I would say, for the play caller, but also the head coach maybe when it came to some of the decisions as well.
Yeah, you go for it at midfield right there. When you're dealing with a team that's been struggling on offense like Philadelphia, why give them the ball at midfield? And let's be honest, though, we're going to probably look back at the tape, and I think that Jason Ferguson was open on that play that went across the field to Williams. We'll see how that all plays out. But hey, they have got to play better. They have got to find a way to line up be onside, right, and find a way not to trip, not to do some stupid things they've done in this game.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification across the Dallas Cowboys radio network.
You're listening to ESPN Radio 101.7 The Team, KQTM FM, Rio Rancho, Albuquerque, your flagship station for New Mexico United Soccer.
It's 21-7. This is the Jim Beam halftime show, and you're listening to the Dallas Cowboys radio network.
Miller Lite, the legendary light beer. The originator, the inventor. If this beer could talk, it'd tell stories about that one time, that night, that one guy, that one gal. Writing a story 50 years long and 50 million friends wide. Because legendary stories start with a light. Here's to 50 years of Miller Time. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hey, time out. Now, everybody knows being a Cowboys fan means staying on top of your game. But taking care of you isn't just good for you. It's good for your whole team. And the MyBSW Health app from Baylor Scott & White Health makes it easy to schedule checkups, screenings, and more. So you're ready for every tailgate. You said you manned the grill, remember? Schedule your next appointment through the MyBSW Health app from Baylor Scott & White Health. The power to live better.
Hey Cowboys fans, ready to tackle a new career? We're Garda World, the official security partner of the Dallas Cowboys, and we're scouting for top talent to add to our lineup. We've got positions available at iconic spots like AT&T Stadium, the Star in Frisco, and more. Ready to join our winning team? Huddle up and head to Garda.com/careers. With Garda World, you'll be a part of the best defensive line in the security business, trusted by America's team. Again, that's Garda.com/careers.
Well, the Oranges really need to capitalize here if they want to win the Family Room Championship. There's the snap. Hyper Blue is going for the blitz. Here's Energetic Orange, dropping back, looks long, throws, and touchdown! SW6887 Naval with a 39-yard catch to defeat the Blues.
Ask Sherwin-Williams and bring home the color of your team spirit.
Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store today.
Hey Cowboys fans, cheer on your team in style all season long with the Dallas Cowboys inspired jewelry collection from Kendra Scott. Loved by America's team and worn by America's sweethearts. Shop exclusive pieces in blue and silver or customize your own jewelry at the Color Bar for the ultimate style touchdown. Visit your local Kendra Scott store or kendrascott.com today. That's kendrascott.com to start building your winning look.
Zach Wolchuk alongside the Super Bowl winning scout Brian Broaddus, AT&T Stadium halftime. Eagles leading the Cowboys 21-7. Philly will get the ball to start the second half. Your stat leaders, Dak Prescott, 13 of 17, 159 yards in a touchdown. He's 2 passing yards away from becoming the Cowboys' all-time leading passer. Javonte Williams, surprisingly, averaging 4.8 yards a carry. Now, that's helped by the 20-yard run that he had. Yeah. 9 for 43. Turpin's your leading receiver because of the 48-yard reception. But really, George Pickens needs to just get the ball every play.
Yeah, it turns in now to... Yeah, until you get back into this, you're going to have to throw the football. So the running game probably out of the picture. They don't have a great answer for George Pickens here today. Matter of fact, they're terrified of George Pickens. I'd feed him in the second half, get this thing back, get a couple of stops. You can climb back into this thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And defensively, they have at times. They're just self-inflicting themselves with bad penalties. I mean, you can't just extend drives by offsides, roughing the kicker. And offensively, Dak certainly hasn't been at the height of his power. Some of that has to do with, as you mentioned, Vic Fangio and that defense as well. But they got to find a way to get some stops. As you mentioned, maybe they can finally force a turnover. I know that's easier said than done against this Eagles team that doesn't turn the ball over.
Yeah, not at all.
But the penalties were such a problem.
Yeah, just the penalties. If you could just find a way to take care of those things, defensively, just got to find a way to make a play or two. Just that's going to be the key in the second half. I think the offense can move the ball on these guys. It's just a matter of them getting it back.
Absolutely. Overall, I mean, if you look at this, the 2 turnovers for the Cowboys, probably lucky to only be down by 14, but the penalty 6 for 54 yards. It just seems like, and the Eagles have 5 for 30. I mean, Bill Vinovich.
That's Bill Vinovich.
He's calling them.
We talked about that. He's going both ways here, but don't give him any reason here in the second half to call on you.
Both teams pretty effective on third down as well. Cowboys 3 of 5, Eagles 4 of 6, and they were a bad third down team coming in. It's halftime here at AT&T Stadium, and the Eagles lead the Cowboys 21-7. Dallas Cowboys football will continue with Brad, Babe, and Christy here in just a moment.
New Mexico small business owners, listen up. Resources are available to help you start, grow, and thrive your business. SSBCI 2.0 offers new small businesses the funding, training, and support you need to get your business off the ground. Have an established business but need additional funding and resources? SSBCI 2.0 is the place for you. Visit edd.newmexico.gov to get started. That's edd.newmexico.gov. Sponsored by this station and the NMBA.
Get holiday ready at American Home Furniture and Mattress. Now, during our Black Friday savings event, enjoy store-wide Black Friday deals on the largest in-stock selection. Save up to $1,200. On your entire purchase and take advantage of up to 72-month financing with approved credit. Ask for details. Plus, our Black Friday delivery special is here. Free drop-off delivery with any purchase over $999. It's the Black Friday mattress event at American Home Furniture and Mattress. Save up to $900 on the best in-stock selection of Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy Elite, and Purple mattress with up to a $600 gift with purchase. All backed by our exclusive 90-night comfort guarantee. Better sleep starts at American Home in Albuquerque, at Carlisle and I-40, and at Comanche and I-25, and in Santa Fe at 901 St. Michael's Drive. Our home is always your home. You'll always be my home, sweet home.
Listen to ESPN Radio 1017 The Team wherever you are. Download the 1017 The Team app. Stream on our website or tell your smart speaker to play 1017 The Team at home or on the go. However you listen, we've got you covered.
Casino at the Downs has it all. Enjoy cash drawings, daily food specials, senior Fridays for players 50 and better, and active and retired military offers on Tuesdays. Plus, late night loot midnight to 2 a.m. Monday through Thursday to win up to $500 in free play. Only at Casino at the Downs.
Today's game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys at AT&T Stadium is brought to you by American Airlines, the official airline of the Dallas Cowboys.
Can't play it. Can you play worse? Before I say you can't play any worse, can you play worse?
Well, you can. Apparently you never watched me play, but...
I did watch you play, as you well know.
But you know that the halftime speech by Brian Schottenheimer, and I say speech, there's not a lot you do in that time frame, but you just say, hey, these are all self-inflicted wounds. They are doing nothing to us that we didn't know they were going to do, and let's turn it around in the second half.
Here's the kickoff to Shipley on the right side of the formation by Aubrey. And he is brought down by Lipke. Well, so the Eagles start with the ball at their 32-yard line.
And in that first half, the Eagles played Shipley, and the Cowboys played like Shipley.
Good. Very good.
Okay? Just picking up on you, Mr. Champ.
You walked that tightrope very nicely. Quinnen Williams stuffed his rib back into its cage, and he's back.
Well, he took a shot from Saquon Barkley.
He really did.
Little chip going out for Barkley.
But he's back in there, and so the Eagles right to left in the green shirts at their own 32-yard line with Hurts starting in an empty gun. Slot on the left, 5-man rush, and Hurts delivers the pass to Calcaterra, the backup tight end out on the left sideline. Carson and Hooker stopped him after an 8-yard gain.
And vitally important for the Cowboys to get the Eagles off on this drive, because if you're sitting there down 28-7, yeah, it can be done, but you have to show that you got a little something going here coming out in the second half.
The Eagles are playing with an extra offensive lineman. Sam Williams is playing in this Cowboys defensive front at right end. 5-man line. 2nd and 2 for the Eagles, and they will hand the ball. No, they'll fake the handoff and throw it out to Goddard in the left side, and he just easily strolls for a first down. Now there's a marker down after he was run out of bounds.
Offense.
Yeah.
Number 79 reported eligible.
Dirty
was covered
cheaters.
by the wide receiver.
Dirty cheaters.
Play first down.
Well, that helps.
It does.
How long was that?
It was going to be a 20-yard completion.
20 yards. Wow.
To Goddard. By the way, Goddard, all the years we've watched him, I never knew this, just unearthed this in the massive reading. He's a unicyclist. Did you know that?
I did not know that. I did not know they existed.
Yeah.
I thought there was only one.
Small. There is. That's why it's a unicycle.
I did not know that.
There. Small town in South Dakota where he grew up, and
they couldn't afford 2 wheels.
At the Eagles 35, play action, and Hurts is hit as he throws it out incomplete. He wanted Brown, but what he wanted even more was to have that white-shirted behemoth not climb into his face mask with him. That was Odigizua. Odigizua took Barkley and said, I'm tired of you, and threw him away and got right into the grill of Jalen Hurts.
All right, big third down here for the Cowboys. Philadelphia was just 4 of 6. I'm sorry, 4 of 6 on third downs.
And they are not a good third down team offensively, statistically. 3rd and 7.
And the Cowboys are the worst team statistically.
They are defensively. Back to throw on third down. No pressure, and he throws it out to the right sideline. And it looked like Smith fell down and had taken the route too deep anyway. There was no one there when the ball fell incomplete. And the Cowboys, one way or another, got him off the field.
Yeah, and as Hurts stepped into this throw, it looks like, I think it was Jadeveon Clowney that just shoved his man, would have been Fred Johnson there at right tackle, back into Hurts. So the ball ends up sailing a little bit on Hurts.
All right, so that's better. All right, so here's going to be a punt by Braden Mann. And Turpin waits, backing up from his 18. And he'll catch it at the 8 and starts right, comes left, in trouble. hauled down at about the 8-yard line.
Wow, what good coverage there by the Eagles.
Well, Dak Prescott's got it right where he wants it, inside the 10-yard line. 21-7 Philadelphia. Dallas Cowboys football will continue after this.
Hey, Cowboys Nation. Escape to the luxury paradise of Nayarit, where adventure meets relaxation. Discover miles of pristine beaches, the lush Sierra Madre Mountains, and vibrant coastal towns. Whether you're surfing the waves in Sayulita, exploring ancient petroglyphs, or tasting the freshest seafood in Mexico, Nayarit has something for everyone. Ready for your next unforgettable adventure? Visit Nayarit, Mexico's best-kept secret, waiting for you to explore.
How's it going? You see that Cowboys game?
Oh, I watched. Been seeing some good things.
Totally. They have some talent.
Yup, some great talent.
And they got some fight.
Hoping this is the year.
Me too. Oh, I'm Cody, by the way.
I'm Travis.
Nice to meet you, Travis. Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys!
Make a new friend based solely on their shirt choice. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
You think I'm showing up to a Cowboys game without a legit jersey? No way. Good thing JCPenney has the one I need, plus the gear to match. We're talking Cowboys looks for the whole family, in-store and online. And once we walk in, it's not just cheering on America's team. It's living every second play-by-play. JCPenney makes it more than just game day. They make it a full-on fan experience. We've got the receipts. Yes, JCPenney. Proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys. Products vary by store.
I'm home. Hey, Mom, before you ask, I've done my homework and the dishwasher's unloaded.
Nice. Hey, can you... Hey, hon, yes, I've got the finale ready to play. Here's your wine.
Wow. Isn't it nice not having to ask? We think so. That's why if there's a network interruption, AT&T will proactively credit you for a full day of service. Guaranteed. Credit for fiber downtime lasting 20 minutes or more, or for wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for details.
Cowboy fans, this season choose Miller Lite, the only light beer brewed with great taste, 96 calories, and only 3.2 carbs. It's Miller time.
A connection may be all that it takes to change a life, launch a business, or change a story. The power to connect is the power to change. AT&T. Connecting changes everything. 13:33 remaining here in the third quarter. Eagles leading the Cowboys 21-7. Christy, how about an injury update?
Yeah, Cowboy cornerback Kalen Carson just headed up to the Cowboy locker room, had some cramping, and is going to get an IV.
Okay. Quez Bridges had replaced him on that last play. The Cowboys come out with Lamb on the bench. Flanoy is in for him. Two tight ends from the Dallas 8, left to right. They're down 21-7. Prescott under center. Here comes a tight end in motion. Play fake. Boot to the right. Throwing on the run. Nice catch by Pickens at the 15-yard line. Almost enough for a first down. Babe, that's a tough throw to make because you've got everybody coming with you.
Yeah, when you're lined up inside your 10, as the Cowboys were there, nice to get it off of that goal line type of thing there. Almost had the first down, but here comes 2nd and 1. I know everybody loves, that's the day you take the deep shot and then you come back and get your first down on 3rd down, but I'm always like, hey, let's get the first down and then we'll worry about it later.
Lamb's in the formation now, and Prescott will hand this one to Williams, who lost his footing, and as he tried to cut back, he was cut down to the ground by Jordan Davis.
Well, they did what I wanted them to do, which was just make your first down, but the problem was Jordan Davis had other ideas. We're going to lose 3 yards. What did we lose there? What did they lose? 4, 3? And this is 3rd and 5 now.
Yeah.
It was 2nd and 1. 3rd and 6?
3rd and 6. They lost about 5.
Wow. Very few loss of yardage runs for Javonte.
3rd and 6. Prescott back, looking left, under pressure. Look out. Down he goes. Williams could not hold out Jacoby Dean, and in the last 3 weeks, not many have. That is, I believe, the first sack of the day for the Eagles.
Excuse me. Jacoby Dean just blew up Javonte Williams. I mean, Williams steps up. He knows his man. He fronts him up. He's head up on him, and Jacoby Dean just runs him right over.
I mean, if you watch the tape of what they've been doing, he's done that since he came back from injury, and especially in the last 3 weeks or so. So Anger's going to have to punt this out of the end zone.
He missed the first 6 weeks, but he is back.
Anger
gets rough.
Anger got roughed in the end zone as the ball got out to near midfield, about the 45.
This is going to even things up because I think that was roughing as opposed to running into the kicker. And the difference, of course, is 5:15. It's an automatic first down with roughing.
We look at a replay, and Anger's got his leg up in the air as Cameron Latu, an extra tight end, just ran right into him.
And once that plant foot comes down, it becomes roughing. Bill Vinovich?
Running into the kicker.
Oh.
Receiving team number 36.
Oh.
5-yard penalty. Repeat fourth down.
Running into. Okay. Well, I trust that they got it right, but I'm looking at the plant leg. Oh, boy. All right. Up. Cowboys will punt it again. Christy?
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Verklempt down here.
Yeah.
Schottenheimer, the entire staff, everyone on this Cowboys sideline can't believe that was running into the kicker. I mean, it was at the apex, the height of that kick, where they contacted Brian Anger. Wow. Not happy down here.
Latu was kind of blocked into Anger's left thigh, that's his plant foot. So now he's going to punt it again with the line of scrimmage, the 12.
Hopefully his legs are okay.
No kidding. All right, take two. This one's clean. Pushing Gibson back to the 25, to the 30, quickly 35. Wending his way across the 40 before Lipke blasts him down. There's another flag. 20-yard return. 64-yard punt.
He nailed that.
There in the return. Illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 0. 10-yard penalty. First down. Timeout.
Dirty cheaters. Joshua Uche with the penalty. Eagles back up. They've got the ball, leading 21-7. Dallas Cowboys football will continue in a moment.
Hinkle rise, Hinkle knows. When you're injured, it's the place to go.
In New Mexico, the weather can change in an instant, and so can road conditions. That's why it's so important to watch for motorcycle and e-bike riders. If an accident happens, Hinkle Law Offices is here to help. With over 30 years of personal injury experience right here in New Mexico, they know how to fight for you. Call 505-TUF-HELP today for a free no-obligation consultation. Hinkle Law Offices. Local, trusted, tough.
When you're injured, it's the place to go.
You wouldn't put an elephant down the drain. It would get stuck and make the sewer back up. For the same reason you wouldn't put grease down the drain. It can harden, get stuck, and make the sewer back up. Either way, you've got a mess on your hands. And while elephants in the sewer are very rare, fats, oils, and grease are the #1 cause of sewer overflows. So protect your home and your health. Put used grease in a coffee can and throw it in the trash, not in the sink. Cool it, can it, chuck it. A message from the Water Authority.
Could church be the fresh start you've been looking for? Maybe you've never been to a church, or maybe it's just been a while. No matter where you're at on your journey, you are welcome here. At Legacy Church, we help people connect with God, grow in relationships, and live generously. We've got 9 incredible campuses all across New Mexico, including Clovis, Portales, and Albuquerque, plus a worldwide online campus. So trust me, there's a place for you. Join us this week. Visit legacychurch.com to find a campus near you, plus service times, and plan your visit. We can't wait to see you.
For almost 55 years, Clark's Pet Emporium has been your pet's favorite weekly stop. During these tight economic times, we at Clark's are focused on quality and choice. Let us help you meet your budget. Our loyalty program rewards your pet with a 13th bag free from our family to yours. Clark's, a tradition of friendly, knowledgeable service focused on affordable quality pet care products and food. Locally owned and operated with 2 convenient locations, 11200 Manal Northeast or 4914 Lomas Northeast. Clark's Pet Emporium, the pet supply superstore. clarkspets.com.
Are you ready to learn a new game and invest like the pros? Don't worry, even the pros were rookies in crypto once. Blockchain.com makes buying, selling, and trading crypto easy. Invest like your icons with Blockchain.com. 11:25 remaining here in the third quarter at AT&T Stadium. Eagles leading the Cowboys 21-7. If you just joined us, this is how they got there. They dominated. The Eagles did the first half up until the very end. They took a 21-0 lead. They had 3 possessions. They had 3 touchdowns. Cowboys finally got a stop. They get a touchdown throw to George Pickens right before the half. 21-7 your ball game.
Give you a couple of other scores after this first down play. Eagles are at their 29. Green shirts and helmets, silver pants. Jalen Hurts in the gun with a handoff to Barkley, coming left with a couple of blockers. Just a few yards, and Ezaraku ran him down after about 2 or 3 yards. The Chiefs, who will be here Thursday for Thanksgiving, had to go to overtime to break their little losing streak and beat the Indianapolis Colts 23-20. And the Giants got to overtime with the Lions because their coach eschewed a field goal. This, by the way, would be the Lucchese NFL update. They passed up a field goal that let Detroit tie it with a 59-yarder, and the Lions won in overtime 34-27. 2nd and 6. Cowboys blitz. Hurts. They pick it up. He throws it right, too tall for Smith for Brown on the right sideline with Bland in coverage. Kalen Carson got his IV. He's back out on the sideline, and so here we go, babe. This is...
I like that. You said Kalen Carson got his IV like a kid. So little Joey got his snow cone after the ball game. Kalen Carson got his IV.
And he's ready to play.
And he's ready to go. And so is little Joey with the snow cone.
But it is Trequez Bridges instead of Carson in a corner. Rebel on the right side.
And A.J. Brown's over there with Bridges. They're gonna throw to him.
And he's got a big cushion on 3rd and 6, 3rd and 8. Hurts back, looking that way, now looking middle, now throwing deep middle. And Smith's got a first down at the 43. Rebel gave him a little cushion, and Donovan Wilson came in and tackled him. They got 12 on 3rd and 8.
They're going to find Bridges if he's out there.
I think you're right.
Yeah. They may not have known at that time, but I guarantee you the coaches up in the booth are saying, okay, let's take a shot at him.
Well, Bridges is out. Bland has moved outside, and Reddy Stewart's in the slot, 1st and 10 at the 42. The Eagles give the ball to Barkley, looks for a little seam and finds one, and then Logan Wilson gets him at the 48-yard line.
You know, and up to that run, we'll add that one up, but Barkley is averaging 2.0 a carry, 7 carries, 14 yards, and in the first game, it was 3.3. So they've done an outstanding job on last year's leading rusher.
Still got 5. 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 48-yard line. They lead 21-7. Snap to Hurts. Here comes Sam Williams. He steps away from him. Now running back to his right. Throws the ball into the Cowboys bench. Good pass rush made Hurts throw it away.
You know, that's one thing. There's a number of things that have changed, obviously, in the NFL, but that ability to just throw the ball into the stands.
Couldn't do that when you played?
Could not. I mean, I did, but I was trying to hit my receiver, so that's how you get up in the booth. But you look at it, how many sacks would these guys have today if the quarterback were not allowed to? So it's almost like, you know, it's just unfair when you compare this guy's sack number to the guy